And all right, we are live. Another super amazing edition of Sports and Tacos. Wide Web, another super amazing edition of Sports and Tacos coming at you. I'm your host, as usual, Spencer Cadigan, along with all the OGs and a super amazing special guest and a brand new player on this show. Miss Farah El Shadi has agreed to direct and play referee on Sports and Tacos. So she's actually our editor and an amazing director in general. And sometimes things get heated in Sports and Tacos and the sports debate, and we've decided that we need a referee to blow the whistle occasionally. So Miss Farah El Shadi, we got Alex Ginzel, the G Unit. Paul, just so you know, me and Tony and Bama, we're the originators of this show. We started about 4 years ago. We all worked together at a huge sports bar for years in South Denver, and got the idea of starting a sports podcast one night. Monday nights, nobody ever played in the band area because we have live music at that bar all the time. And we went to the GM and asked him if we could start a sports podcast. And basically, they used to do band tryout night in that band area. And, occasionally you would have a band that was good, but more times than not, the bands were horrible. So he was like, you guys can't be worse than, couldn't be any worse than the horrible bands that scare off the customers on Monday nights. So go ahead and give it a shot. We did it for a couple years there. Then COVID hit, things kind of went away. And then this whole thing, Zoom and StreamYard came about and now we can simulcast, no problem. So me and Tony and Bama, we are the originators of Sports and Tacos. Oh, we got Eric Zulli on also. And then G Unit, she's Alex Ginzel, also one of the co-hosts. And you've met Farah El Shadi, and we now have Eric Zulli. This show is broadcast live on Easy Way Network. Eric Zulli is the owner of and CEO of Easy Way Network. And here we are. Paul, there was a bunch of basketball that was played this last week, and there was some very unlikely outcomes. What were your thoughts on Golden State Lakers? What are your thoughts on the Lakers right now, Paul?
Well, I could have sworn someone here picked the dynasty to keep going. So surprised it was the Lakers and not the Phoenix Suns that took them out. But hey, surprises happen.
Yeah. Oh, real quick, Paul, just give me a little bit of your backstory, Paul. Who are you? What, how did you get into the line of work that you're in? That kind of stuff. Just give us your backstory.
Oh, okay. My name's Paul Raxit. I do tour managing, production managing, and special events. I have no idea how I started. I'm a poli-sci English major that realized law school is not the right thing for me, and wearing a suit every day sucks. So I decided not to grow up and just do concerts for a living. So that's my background. Grew up playing soccer, played through college, and pretty much get most of my news through SportsCenter or MLB Live. So there you have it.
Oh, sweet. So you're a baseball fan also?
I sure am.
No, I'm glad to have a soccer fan on here again, dude. I'm Liverpool, baby. Let's go. Yes.
Hey, wait, I've got a couple of Liverpool fans here.
You got one right here. Heck yes. They have a nice win today. 2 over Leicester. Very nice. Yes.
I like Chelsea.
My apologies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'll tell him that all the time.
You know what I like watching paint dry.
Oh, Spencer. You also like
Spencer? I also watching Russell Wilson play.
Yeah, how's that Steph Curry poster going right now? I'm sure you're going to be putting the Joker up there real soon.
Oh, God. So, okay, maybe I was wrong about the Golden State Warriors going for their fifth championship. But I mean, who? Nobody. I promise you, absolutely nobody was predicted what the Lakers were about to do. Dude, this is insane. They started off 2-10. I mean, they were a train wreck for 3/4 of the season, barely snuck into the playoffs, and dudes, okay, and I'm born and raised in Denver, Paul. You know, I love the Denver Nuggets. I love the Colorado Avalanche. I love the Denver Broncos. But okay, guys, seriously, are the Nuggets going to get past the Lakers?
They're the clear favorite, man. They are the clear favorite right now, especially since you ain't got Philly or Milwaukee anymore, and Golden State's out. Yeah, I mean, hell, Denver should have been a clear favorite to begin with, being the number 1 seed, dominating the West. But now they really are the number 1 overall because what's left? Yeah.
I don't know who's stopping the Joker, but I mean, no one's seen a player like that in a while.
And then on top of it, we have the best bench in all of NBA. Plus, on top of it, their shotgun, we're healthy.
Knock on wood.
Yeah,
I know we're totally healthy. I know, but it's just think about how many times Lakers teams have just broken the hearts of the Nuggets. I mean, Kobe did it back in the day. This is the greatest Nuggets team that is ever. This is by far the best Nuggets team ever. And I just fear that we are about to run into a team of destiny in the Lakers. Believe me, dudes, I want to believe that the Nuggets are about to move on to the NBA Finals and win an NBA championship. Do you know how insane that is? How unlikely that is? But
this is
Paul,
their taboo thing. Wow, because you know what this. I'm saying the Lakers have played this is the 4th time now that the Nuggets and Lakers have met in the Western Conference Finals, and the Lakers have beat them every time. It's the Nuggets year. Paul, please tell me I'm right, Paul. Tell me the Nuggets are going.
I'm born and raised in LA, so I grew up watching Showtime. I'm all in on the Lakers. I think the Nuggets have a great team, but the Joker is the Joker. But you've got if AD shows up for 4 games, I think you're in for a tough series.
Has he showed up for 4 games yet, though?
Yeah, see that?
Right. James Harden showed up for 3. All AD's got to do is show up for 4.
It's Harden always chokes in the finals, though. The clinching game, he always, whether it's go win or go home, Harden don't show up.
Yeah, I think it's a coin flip right now. I don't know what's inspiring this Lakers team.
Seriously,
I don't know who the GM was that made those trades because it wasn't Rob Pelinka, but.
How are y'all even waffling this? You have the number 1 Denver Nuggets, the number 1 overall seed, should have been the 3-time MVP in Jokic, but got taken away. And we saw what Embiid did in the playoffs right there to deserve that MVP.
Mm-hmm. Hey, if you're talking number 1 seeds, ask Giannis and how his golf game's going right now.
Yeah, because Giannis ain't on the number 1 seed that's going through like the Nuggets are.
That's what I'm saying. I think number 1 seed only gets you in the door come this time.
But just nobody gives the number 1 seed props. If Milwaukee situation, it'd be all about Milwaukee taking it all. But nobody ever gives them Nuggets props, man. So Golden State found it out. Or Phoenix found it out.
Real quick, Spencer, and I wanted to just give a shout out to the people that are watching right now, and thank you for the likes. James, Eric Meyer, and Brady Mazzola is watching right now. So we appreciate you guys.
Yeah, so I'm out of curiosity, what is the opening line right now?
Yeah,
are the Nuggets still favored?
You know, you have LeBron James. That is a good question. I'll look that up.
You got retirement versus the youth.
Just LeBron has been there. What is happening here? It looks like we're having some technical difficulties or something. Are you guys having technical difficulties?
No.
Only on the fact that you don't think the Nuggets are going to win at all.
I think it's just you, Spencer.
I think it's just you, Spencer. Yeah, you're frozen.
Okay. Proceed on. Talk amongst yourselves.
I see I see the series going 7. And I see the Lakers and the Celtics in the finals.
I like the Celtics call right there because I just don't see the Heat being able to compete with Boston now since they're. But Boston,
see
Denver all day long. Denver, Boston. That's
I see ABC calling it in a 7-game series. LA, Boston. Bring back all the flashbacks. Bird, Magic. Made
You
for
know, I
TV.
love your thinking right there because I grew up a big Celtics fan. Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale, DJ, you know, those guys, Danny Ainge. That was my team growing up. But them Nuggets would hang with those guys too. And I ain't going to say anybody would hang with Showtime and them back in the day because that was a heck of a team with them. But you ain't Showtime. You got, like Tony said, you got LeBron on the back end right there. You got some youth trying to come up, going with it. They did make the great trades at the, Spencer give props right there, man, because the GM made some really good moves to turn that team around.
Yeah, I'll give you this.
You got to go to Denver
Nobody
4 times. If the series plays 7 games, you got to go to Denver 4 times, and I just don't see them doing it.
I'll give you this. I don't think anyone's giving Denver enough credit. They didn't give Denver the credit against Durant and the Suns and Booker. They didn't give Denver enough credit in round 1. So I think it's a great team.
And that's actually, Paul, that's actually kind of a just thing because, I mean, what's Denver done over the last number of years to show they deserve the respect?
Right.
I mean, they do have, the MVP, but the MVP ain't made it to the finals since the COVID, the bubble year when the Lakers took them out in the Western Conference Finals. And and it's going to be a heck of a series. I really do. It's going to be a good series.
Absolutely.
I think I like my Nuggets.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler have Celtics? Do you guys think? Anybody? Jimmy Butler and the Heat versus Celtics? I don't give them a chance, honestly. But
I like Tatum and Boston in that one. Tatum's on fire.
I love chicken nuggets.
heck yeah.
I don't see the Heat pulling another one out.
Indonesian.
I don't think Jimmy Butler cares in that anyway. He's done great, but I don't see him carrying him through Boston and Tatum.
No, I don't either. Yeah, heck yeah.
How many more games do we got? How long do the playoffs go for?
Oh, I think my wife just asked that question.
It's been going on forever.
Yeah, that's a 7-game series. That's how they go.
Dang.
You're in the conference finals right now, Alex. So you're in the Western Conference, Eastern Conference. So 4 teams left, 2 on each side.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
So Tony and Bama, here's the question for you guys. Doc Rivers, does he come back? Does he come back next year?
Doc should be fired just like the Suns coach just got fired. Yeah. You keep putting a good team up and blowing in the playoffs of what they got, and now you got to move on.
No,
I agree.
Only 10 years in a row he can't make the conference finals.
That's
But that's
kind of
Doc Rivers.
like George Karl with the Nuggets back when I first moved out here in like the early 2011, 12, 13 era right there. George Karl got fired from the Denver Nuggets after winning Coach of the Year just because he couldn't get out of the playoffs. And and I think Philly should do the same thing with Doc Rivers. Yeah, I love Doc, but no, he don't need to be the coach anymore. Not at that team.
100%.
See, but it's also one of those too with Doc Rivers' background. You know, he has a great background check. He will find another team to go on, but it's not going to be one of these teams that are going to be like running for a championship. They're just going to be rebuilding.
I mean, Doc's a good coach. What
Yeah,
he got a tell at Boston, didn't he? Am I mistaken on that? Didn't he give one with Boston?
He did get one with Boston with the big 3.
But like I say, he's kind of gotten stagnant with Philly, man. They got to make a change, just like Phoenix had to make a change.
Yeah, he's got to show he's got the ability to make it to the finals because as a Clippers fan, which is hard to admit, but couldn't make it happen with them. Same thing. It's time to move on.
Yeah.
I was pulling for the Kings, man. I like the beam thing they had going on right there because I know the Kings have never been really good in that city, especially when LA's the dominant team. I was pulling for the dang Kings, man, but I knew they weren't going to go very far. But it was pretty cool. I was giving them some props right there. Yeah.
I think you got next year with the Kings. That's a good young team. Like Fox has come into his own. Keegan Murray, great rookie season. I think they're going to be around for a while. I think they're a good story.
It's a good rivalry for New York right there. I mean, sorry for LA coming up. It's going to be Lakers and Clippers. Or Kings,
Yep.
I mean, Sacramento, Clippers going on too. Hey, California's kind of kicking butt in basketball with Golden State too. Dang.
Yeah, but the Clippers can get a new owner, can build a new stadium, spend as much money as they want. They'll still find a way to lose. Guaranteed.
I agree with you on that.
Definitely. If we're talking Denver Clippers, I'd say Denver in 5 right now.
That'd be a 4-game sweep.
It's been done
So-
before.
One token Clippers win for the TV revenue.
What was that again? Sorry, Paul.
I said one token Clippers win to get the TV revenue.
Hmm.
They get no revenue.
Tony, you
They
disagree.
get
You
the back
disagree.
end of what's left in LA after the Lakers get it all.
Fair enough.
Kind of like the Mets in New York with the Yankees. But
Well, I have to hop off, guys. Wanted to come on and support as usual. Thank you to all my Easyway family that's supporting and watching right now. And
Eric,
Tony, Bama, always a pleasure. Farah, I'm loving the referee shirt there. And
Yes.
Alex, you need to get on the Sports and Tacos group on Facebook.
I thought I am. No?
No, not yet. And Paul, I'm an event guy myself too. I dibble and dabble with a lot of people in the industry. We should chat further and follow up. But I'm gonna eat some dinner now, and I have to get off the computer because I've been on since 8 in the morning.
All right,
All right,
Eric.
let's-
Thank you.
Absolutely, Eric. Nice to meet you.
Better, Eric.
All right, bye guys.
Okay,
Bye.
Since Spencer is not here, do you guys want to hop in?
we were just talking about the California teams right there. What about the California team moving to Las Vegas, Oakland A's?
Yeah, so I did a little bit of research. The Oakland A's are officially moving to Vegas. They bought land. So have you guys been reading about the controversy or seeing it on the news or anything?
I just know that, yeah, I saw today that they finally got the land purchased. A couple of weeks ago they were talking about it, and it seems like an official move right there.
Yep. And the Raiders owner, Mark Davis, isn't happy about the move. He says that Oakland A's screwed the Bay Area with this move. So he's just kind of saying that Vegas isn't big enough for both stadiums. So he's just like really mad about it and has been kind of lashing out about it in interviews and stuff like that. So
Mark Davis has the team that moved his team from Oakland to Vegas is mad at the A's for moving from Oakland to Vegas.
Mad at the A's for moving. He said he's not mad at the team. Essentially, he's mad at just the whole administrative front office staff like that are making this move, that made this decision.
Interesting.
Yeah, but they're
So
doing
this-
it. There's obviously, why Vegas? Open land, more funding. Does it really sustain success though? Is Vegas even doing that much better because they moved to Vegas? Or are the Raiders doing better because they moved to Vegas? Not really. So there's a lot of just like people lashing out about it and saying that they're not doing the right thing by moving to Vegas.
Well, Vegas ain't gonna do good until they get rid of Josh McDaniels as head coach, I guess. First off,
Can you guys see? Hey,
I can hear you, Spencer, but you're still frozen.
oh, of course.
You're
Hey,
frozen
can you guys somebody give me a thumbs up? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me, everybody?
Yes,
Can you
can
hear
hear
me?
us.
I hear you.
Awesome. Sweet. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, cool. Anyways, I was just gonna say that before I got cut off there, I think LeBron James he's on a mission, dudes. He's on a mission like the year with the Cleveland Cavaliers. AD is his Kyrie Irving, and he's on a mission. LeBron is
Spencer, how many
going all
times
the
are you
way.
just
I'm
gonna?
telling you. It's gonna
Is
go
your-
to
is your
game
new
7.
name gonna be bandwagon?
I'm telling you, they're gonna take the Nuggets to game 7, and he's just gonna beast mode his way to a win.
How many times are you gonna say the Nuggets
all
are gonna
I'm
go to
saying.
Game 7 and lose until
all.
you actually say the Nuggets are gonna win one? That was
I think
Houston.
he's gonna-
Because
I think he's gonna
hopefully,
say
if
it
I
until they
keep
win one.
doing the Nuggets acting championship, which would be insane.
Are you doing reverse psychology, being a diehard,
What
deep
were they
down?
down?
Nuggets?
Weren't they
Nah, he's just got LeBron James on his
Yes.
wall now.
kind of? What year against Cleveland down like 0-3 and won 4 straight games or something? Or was it 3-1? I can't remember. And just they had no chance and came back, and LeBron and Kyrie just beast moded their way to a championship. So LeBron is the kind of guy
Up there,
that
sir.
can do that. And the
Youth.
Denver, in the past, I mean, remember we had Melo and AI, and Kobe broke our heart. I'll leave it at that. I really fear that the Lakers are a team of destiny. Now back to the A's and the Raiders. G Unit. I'm not sure how deep you went into it, but isn't there, and Paul, you might know the lady. Isn't there one particular congresswoman or city council lady up in Oakland that just absolutely blocks any state anytime it comes up to money to build new schools? You aware of that, Paul?
Isn't it the mayor?
By chance?
Isn't it the mayor of Oakland?
Maybe it's the mayor.
That said no to
I
him?
know that there's so much. Okay, and here's it is, but the lady, I might be incorrect, but it's just okay. So you lose the Raiders, and now you're going to lose the A's. Those are two of the most iconic, football and baseball. I mean, the Raiders are the most iconic football team on planet Earth, at least in regards to the Cowboys are the two most iconic teams. You can go to other countries and they know who the Raiders are and they know who the Cowboys are, those logos, and to allow those teams to go is insane to somebody from Denver. Imagine the Broncos becoming the, whatever, the New Orleans Broncos or something. It's just not something you can fathom. And on one side, I understand you need new schools, especially like in Oakland, where, Paul, you guys know, I mean, we were just up there a few weeks ago. That entire event was to help, I guess, I want to say underprivileged, like kids in Oakland. Oakland, there's some tough parts. But here's what I'm saying is, if you take away the Raiders, how much money do you think the Raiders and the A's generate via tax revenue? And why isn't that tax revenue being used to build new schools? Because there's always going to be a city that takes your team. It just makes no sense to me that two teams of that massive, iconic status are just leaving the city of Oakland because they won't build a new stadium.
Yeah.
But I think you just hit the point, Spencer. They won't build a new stadium. So
yeah,
if Mile High was falling into whatever or looked anything like Oakland Alameda does now, it's they would do that. What did the Giants do? Candlestick was a dub. It was falling into the ocean.
Yeah,
they've got the Niners have a new park, and so do the Giants. Oakland wouldn't pony up.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just nuts to me, dude.
How do you just let those two franchises go like that, man? That's
how you let the Oakland Raiders leave is
next time we're running right there, because you just really let, like you say, man, two of the best franchises in both sports right there just go.
Yeah, how they let the Raiders go in the first place is ridiculous. So.
Well, they did it twice before.
Yes, Raiders kind of moved around from LA to Oakland. I mean, still California, but I mean, the A's have always been there. I mean, granted, I guess they just always been there. Maybe that's the reason. They just always been there. Nothing's ever happened. So that's like, hey, let's get the hell out of here.
Don't forget, they lost Spencer's favorite dynasty also, who's moved into the city.
Yeah. The Golden State when they built their new stadium a couple years ago.
Yeah, they couldn't keep them in Oakland either.
I just don't, I mean, maybe it's not for me to understand. I understand you need new schools, and you would think that money generated from massive sports franchises could be used to help do that. But
I know. I
mean, of course you have to build a new stadium. I mean, a stadium is old as dirt. Isn't it the last multi-use stadium where you see football players getting tackled in the infield?
50-yard line, second base.
Yep.
I mean, so
but I do agree with you guys. It's a damn shame because look at the history that they've had on there. You had Rolling Fingers, you had Mark McGuire, you had Jose Canseco, you got Ricky Henderson, you had all these great people, Dave Stewart, and then now all of a sudden they've won World Series.
So by letting those teams go, basically, how is that going to improve the city of Oakland in any way, shape, or form? Because Paul, with me and Tony and Bama, well, Bama's not born and raised in Denver, but me and Tony are born and raised in Denver. And when they built Coors Field, that area of Denver was a total crap hole, just a rundown crap hole of the city. And it is some of the most expensive real estate in Denver, Colorado now. And it all started with building Coors Field. And all the bars and restaurants. Yeah, all those bars and all of Lodo became Lodo because of that stadium. I don't see how they're making the problem any better with the schools, because schools, they're going to take money to build, and with this team leaving and the Raiders leaving, there's not going to be, whatever. So the schools are going to still be run down, and you're going to have to level some crappy old stadium or turn it into a men's softball field or something. I don't know. I mean, you think?
No, I think you hit it right on the head. I mean,
Yeah,
downtown Los Angeles was awful until they built Staples Center, and now multi-million-dollar condos.
Look at the
San
SoFi
Francisco.
Stadium.
Yeah.
Look at the SoFi Stadium too. I mean,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
Well, yeah, Inglewood is going to be Stadium City because you're going to have SoFi. You got the Chargers freaking stadium. The Chargers, or the Chargers play at SoFi, or is it the Clippers?
They
The
do.
Clippers are getting their new stadium across the street,
down,
right?
Right. And you look at San Francisco. Look at San Francisco, where Oracle Park is. That same by the water was a dump. Now you've got multi-million-dollar condos there. Oakland could have done that with a waterfront. The only question I ask is, were the A's ever willing to negotiate, or was it just a ploy to get to another city? Was Mark Davis ever willing to negotiate, or did he just want to get out and get a better deal somewhere else?
That I don't know. You would think that, I don't know. It just seems like in most cities, teams
with the
do
Raiders,
move around.
I've never seen no kind of loyalty with the Raiders in Oakland, honestly. Like I say, they moved from Oakland to LA twice already, but the A's a little different story.
That is disappointing.
They never really had a big
Yeah,
fan
just weird,
base. Do you guys think it's gonna get better for them when they move to Vegas?
Not if they keep
Not
being
for the A's.
not if they keep being a quadruple A team.
Now, but they are only
No.
building it's only a 30,000 seat stadium they're building out there right across from the strip. So it's going to be pretty much a sellout every night, just because there's pretty much always nice weather in LA, and you can always comp tickets to people, get them to go. It's LA. Las Vegas.
In Vegas.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's 30,000 seats. That's going to be the smallest stadium in baseball right there. But
Yeah, at least they'll look full.
fun. I'll go there and watch a game.
I mean,
I just,
30,000 is great.
Yeah, you get 30,000. And the thing that's crazy about maybe it's just the fan base of, I don't know, we coming from Denver, where the Rockies could be absolutely putrid and they still bring 25, 30,000 fans a game.
Oh, they're
Because-
top 5 in attendance every year, and they're one of the worst teams in baseball by the end of the year.
And it's one of the reasons that the Monforts freaking continue to do what they do, because they don't care about winning. They just care about making money. But you're just going to have a literal black hole in Oakland when all these teams are gone. You got that stadium there, and what do you got? It's kind of, I don't know. I like, being a crazy sports fan, it seems tragic, but I also, haven't seen what the public school system in the area looks like either, so maybe I'm the one that's not understanding, but it just seems like where take Phoenix, for example. Everywhere where they build a brand new stadium these days, it's like the master planned community. They then build all the malls around the stadium, and then around all those malls is all the, high end. It just brings money and makes the area better. So, yeah, it's going to be a huge, massive suckhole. So, anyways, let's go. Let's do something real quick. Let's take a quick break. Then we're going to. What's next on the docket, Miss Farah? Is it this week in baseball? Do you remember? Anyways, what is it?
The schedule.
You guys want to? Yeah, the schedule, exactly. What's next on the docket? I'm going to run a couple of commercials and take a quick break.
Suspension.
Oh, John Morant. Okay. You want to stick around for John Morant, Paul?
Absolutely.
Okay, awesome. We're gonna run some super amazing sports and tacos commercials real quick. We'll be back in like a minute and a half.
All right, this is Sports and Tacos. We got freaks out there. We got 4 of them. We got 5 of them. We got special guests. We got a man in the shower. We got a brainiac. We got a guy that looks like he's supposed to be on Sports Center. And then you got me. It's all about the TMP, Sports and Tacos.
Perfect. Who are the guys at Sports and Tacos? We're a bunch of sports experts who work. Who are the guys at Sports and Tacos?
It's us.
It sure
Who
is.
are
the guys at Sports and Tacos? We're a bunch of sports experts who work together in a huge sports bar forever. And we know more sports than anybody in this entire world because we put our money where our mouth is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen in TV land, YouTube, Sports and Tacos, Mondays, Thursdays, and Sunday Fun Day. Come join us, YouTube, Sports and Tacos.
Watch Sports and Tacos.
YouTube is the place to go to watch some sports and tacos, y'all. Check us out 3 times a week. Follow us, like us. We love you. Let's do it. Join us.
Okay. Dudes, and let me see where it's at here. We just picked up a, just so everybody knows, that logo right there, Mr. Dan Wolken, one of the owners of Memory Lane Incorporated, has become one of our sponsors today.
Dan, thank you, Dan. I guess, Dan.
Yeah,
Memory
baby.
Lane, if you know, like if you're in any kind of way a sports memorabilia nerd, Memory Lane Incorporated is like one of the biggest, most reputable sports memorabilia dealers in the whole world. So, and Dan Wolken, so you know, Paul, he was the sports expert guy on Pawn Stars for years. He's a guest that comes on our show. So we also want to send a shout out to Mr. Paul Pratt and his super amazing electrolyte injected Noah water. And also one Mr. Ray Pinetto over at Pro Signatures Memorabilia. Ray has the coolest sports collages in the entire world. So if you're ever needing something, a gift or whatever, check out Pro Signatures Memorabilia. Also give a quick shout out to Megan Johnson and Doug Plank over at Sports and Shopping for hopping on our show every once in a while. Love to have Doug and Megan on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're back. John Morant, dudes. I mean, oh, dude, what in the hell is he thinking, dude? I mean, this is like if Michael Jordan was a complete idiot. I mean, John Morant. I mean, okay, maybe he's not Michael Jordan, but he is slowly becoming. His talent is like almost MJ level of just a beast, and he's dude. What do you think? What are your thoughts, Paul? You got the floor.
Well, let's see. I believe he's on the last year of his deal, making, I think he makes 44 million a year. It's what, about 540,000 a game. How hard is it to find somebody to watch your ass? I'm right here, John. You can give me a call. Pay me a week, 5 games worth. I'll keep you out of trouble. But seriously, I know that, you come from a tough background. You may surround yourself with the wrong people, but you got the kind of money to sustain a career. You got busted once. Find someone to take care of your crap. So No,
Yeah.
no
You
excuse.
you
No
girls,
excuse.
you girls, Farah and Alex, are you guys aware of John Morant and what's going on
What
with John
happened?
Morant? Do you know who John Morant is? Okay, so John Morant is an up and coming superstar basketball player. He's like, he's awesome. I mean, there's comparisons to like Michael Jordan of how good this kid is. And I think it was last winter, he was in Denver and he was flashing, or he was at Shotgun Willie's, flashing around a pistol inside of the strip club and then putting it on social media. So he got like a slap on the wrist for that. The other day, again, he's out rolling with his homies, videotaping themselves of him again flashing around a pistol. And he just got, I don't know, I can't remember, I don't know how long the suspension is for, but this time the NBA isn't playing with John Morant posting.
Hasn't been announced yet. So
it should be at least a year.
It hasn't been announced.
At least a year for being dumb.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, arguably the most exciting young player in the NBA with the dunks. Highlight, just a highlight reel, but but inexcusable.
Yeah, I was just gonna,
Inexcusable.
Yeah.
how old is he?
24.
He's young.
23.
Right,
24, give or take. Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at 23 till August.
Okay. But what, fourth year
No.
in the league? Fourth year in the league, I think.
Yes.
Is he a one and done?
Yeah.
What anybody remember where John Morant come out of? Did he come out of
Murray State.
Yeah. The Racers.
Murray State.
Racers.
Murray? Oh, that's right.
Yep. So he had a huge tournament.
So
I think vaulted himself to the second pick, and has lived up to it, except for the being a knucklehead.
Yeah, I mean, before that he was great.
yeah,
Every
all
time
of a
they
sudden,
playoffs, it was all about John Morant leading the team. I mean, yeah, he was still is the talent to be an up and coming stud, man. But yeah, he's just gone off the freaking track.
Jeez.
Yeah, NBA is not going to fool with this anymore, including after he even went to counseling on this. Counseling. All he just did was
you remember that was
out.
Yeah.
It's
The
just
only
a
thing I'll
dark.
ask-
That,
The only thing
that
I'll
was the
ask
first slap
is,
on the wrist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When
first of all,
is this video from? Is this a recent video of him flashing the gun in the car? That's the only thing I hadn't seen. Or is this an old video that someone's leaked?
Well, no, he's got two. Yeah, the one in Denver when right after the Nuggets and them played in the game, that regular season, when he was at the bar, like Spencer was talking about. But then, what day or two ago, he did it again. After having a meeting with David Stern about, I'm not going to do this again. I'm going to be, this and that. And then he does it again.
Yeah.
Just, everything in the world's given to you right there, man. What is wrong?
Yeah. What is wrong with you?
But
And again,
how do you
didn't grow up with John Morant, but I've heard that he didn't really come from like a background to where you were dealing with a bunch of guns and stuff. I mean, it wasn't like he was growing up in the hood or nothing like that in a sense, for what. Yes, yeah.
It's who you surround yourself with, and you're a professional at that level. You've got all eyes on you. You have to do better.
Yeah.
I think Allen Iverson was a great example. He was thrown in jail in high school, only had Georgetown recruiting him. And so I've worked with Allen, briefly. He surrounded himself with a rough crew, but you just got to squash the stuff. You're worth too much.
Who are your friends around you that are going to keep videotaping you every time to get you in trouble like that? That's it.
He might be just on a power trip.
Yeah, well,
People,
I
don't know. Like, that's how it looks like. If he didn't come from like a very violent upbringing or like a hood or something like that, some people are just, and like the fact that he's only 23, maybe he just thinks that it's cool, like simple as that.
He's got the world out of his hands. He could do anything.
Yeah.
If that's the rationale, then Bama, I agree with you. That's a year suspension. You got to take him out and set that head straight.
I mean, it should, especially after he just had it in Denver, and he, like I say, he had
just
suspended by the team, checked himself into a mental health kind of thing or whatever to try and get his mind right. He said, had to sit down with Commissioner Stern, talked about everything, and then a month or two later, he does the same thing again.
Yeah, it's a
And what are the Grizzlies doing? Not having somebody
It
on
makes
like you
me,
were
it
saying.
makes
Paul,
me
him every day to
wonder,
make sure
like,
you don't do this.
Yeah. What's his agent doing? If he's up for a new contract, that's a 200 million, 240 max
Yeah,
deal right there.
dude,
I would send
they
half
were
my.
just
I would send
talking.
5
Yeah,
people to watch him.
they were just
For
well.
every day
Forget
of the
about.
week.
No, I think it's
Forget
kind of like
about that
Fairwood.
contract. He's
I think he
about to
thinks it's a
lose.
joke.
He's about to lose all of his
You're breaking up.
Nike.
Spencer.
Be a bigger deal than his freaking NBA.
Mhm.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you?
Yep, keep talking. We can hear you.
Yeah, so he's about to lose Nike.
Well, I mean, people have
Yeah,
lost Nike
that was
before. He
Nike.
could get Nike back.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
No mas.
Yeah. Or now that
He's not
Steph
being
Curry's
smart,
done,
yeah.
he can get Under Armour.
Gun stuff.
See, and if they do suspend him in a year, for this whole upcoming next season, he's still gonna sign a contract where he's not even playing, and they're gonna be giving him that money that Paul was talking about. And you know what? All this stuff with everything, with all of sports, with everything that's going on. Deshaun, or look at football, look at basketball, baseball. You don't hear much about baseball, but besides Tommy John surgeries, but man, besides that,
Having steroids.
yeah, or a
Don't
quarterback.
forget Trevor Bauer.
Yeah.
Don't forget Trevor Bauer, though.
But it's just disappointing to see all this where all these kids are looking up to these folks, and now look at it. It's not like the Larry Birds, the Magic Johnsons,
Yeah.
Michael Jordans, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, all of them.
Yeah, Michael wasn't squeaky clean now.
But you know
Yeah.
what? He didn't do anything
Yeah.
outside of his
He
job
didn't,
and get in trouble.
That's true. Yeah.
The one thing I will say is, though, none of those guys had
Let me ask you.
had one of these things that they had to deal with. But
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
That was
you-
before. That's
none of those guys were making 40+ million a year either.
Yeah.
So it's all scalable.
It's
Yeah.
I just
What do you
with
guys
everything
think?
going
You think? I just kind of wonder if you invested. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you guys? Hello. Hello.
Yep, you're there.
Okay. Yeah. So let's pretend we're 5 years. You're 5 years in the future. Okay. You think Ja Morant is in the NBA as a starting player 5 years from now?
No.
Because it seems to me stupid begets stupid begets stupid.
Yeah.
I just
like Westbrook.
at the
Westbrook
moment,
was
the
a
guy,
star.
he's about to piss away. Well,
I think it's
but Westbrook, well, he wasn't messing around with guns.
Yeah, but he just kept on running his mouth. But it's going on the same way you said 5 years ago. 5 years ago with Westbrook,
His gun
he
stuff.
was doing
Not the
very
same.
well.
Doesn't matter.
Westbrook's still doing pretty well.
Yeah.
No, I get it. But it's not the same thing. This is
play wise, but contract wise.
Yeah, he
This
just
is
didn't
gun
like the
stuff,
Lakers.
dude. This is
No. Ja's got all the talent in the world, man.
This is.
but-
I don't want to be a basketball player. I want to be a gangster.
Yeah, but it's like what?
I mean, he's got a month or two to do some massive spin control, and if he doesn't,
Yeah. He messed it up with that one move. He messed it
Well,
up
well, then,
for him for life.
well, okay. It's one thing to do gun stuff in the strip club like that. It's a whole nother thing to do it twice. And it just seems like the guy wants to be a gangster and not be a G with the homies and not a basketball player. So that's why I ask, and I like to get into buy or sell on these types of situations, like think about like Johnny Manziel, and it's not the same because Johnny Manziel never had this like amazing career, but he was a first round draft pick. I'm going to go around, here and basically, are you buying or selling Ja Morant in the future? Is he going to dummy up or is he slowly but surely on a downward spiral out of the NBA? What do you guys think?
Selling.
Okay, you guys are unmuted now, Bama.
I will buy that he will be back.
Bama.
I think that he will get his head right. I'm buying it. He will be back as a starter.
I'm buying too. One name comes to mind: Ron Artest.
Ah, good call, Paul. Yeah.
Ron, I think or Ray Lewis.
Oh, and actually, it's Ray Lewis's birthday today. I'm a Ravens fan, so yeah, Ray Lewis's
Oh,
birthday.
there you go. So am I. Can't cut it as a commentator, but was a hell of a player.
What do you
But,
think?
if they let Ron Artest back with the right spin control, the right apologies, someone gives a potential and a franchise player like that a chance. The Knicks, maybe. I don't know, but I'm buying.
Somebody will give him a chance. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Memphis is someone.
TMP, you buy?
I'm
or
buying.
selling
You know, just because he got
TMP?
in trouble a couple times, he'll be fine. And wherever he's going to go, he's going to be making some scratch.
He's got a lot of work to do before he gets that scratch, though.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
More counseling.
Yeah.
New counselor, maybe.
Right.
Yeah, you got to remember that money. Here's just my pessimistic. I have a feeling if you were to, I don't know what the drug testing policy, but I bet if you were to drug test Ja Morant real early on a Sunday morning, about 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning, you'd find the reason why all these things are going to say. And
You're not
I'm selling Ja Morant.
Win that
if he
on
doesn't
marijuana,
have
man.
an
That ain't nothing to do with smoking weed.
absolute.
I smoke weed every day, and
talking-
they got nothing to do with smoking weed.
I'm not talking about weed, Bama. Just so you know, I'm talking about harder things than weed, my friend. The kind of drugs you do when you're at the strip club at 2 a.m. on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. And honestly, what I'm saying is if Ja Morant don't change his ways, he could have a future in a penitentiary somewhere. Remember Plaxico Burress, guys? Pretty sure he was
about
doing
to
the
just
same
say
sort
that.
of stuff. Did he do 2 years in the joint? So just, dumb is dumb. And, if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, I mean, hopefully he's doing this stuff. I hate to say this, but in the South, I don't want to get into the Alabama basketball situation, but you were in New York City doing this stuff. If you were in LA County, he would be locked up right now.
Yeah.
They don't care
Yeah,
if you're a superstar.
You
Yeah.
would be
So,
locked up.
anyways,
man.
I'm selling. I'm
I'm
selling.
selling.
Yeah, it would. You can
No, not for
handguns
just
are free,
for a video
fully
like
legal,
that.
fully.
I don't
Now,
think he gets
Plaxico
locked
shot
up.
himself.
But
Plaxico actually let the gun go off, and he shot himself. That's why he got caught.
didn't he shoot himself in the foot?
Did
Literally?
like a leg or thigh or something like
Well, and
that.
it was concealed
Upper
as
thigh.
well.
Yeah.
You can't just roll around with your 9mm in your pocket.
If you've
like-
got a conceal and carry, you can.
Yeah,
yeah.
but he had it in his pocket of his sweatpants.
That's still a conceal and carry. as long as-
If I maybe he's got it, and maybe we're all the dicks here. Maybe he's
granted,
just
if
a
he's
big time
drinking, no,
gun
that negates
advocate,
all of that.
and he's
Yeah.
got his concealed carry, and he follows all the rules. But again, I know that's not the case, because that were the case, and you were Johnny Law abiding gun owner. Why did he have his pistol gun flashing it around? He's not. That's not the case. I promise you, he came with us. And if he
It's just
doesn't
not
change
smart.
his ways, I don't see him having much of a future long term in the NBA. That's just my opinion. All right. Let's talk last baseball, Bama. I had Bama do a report. Just give us some noteworthy games from last week.
Last week, actually, that was because I'm kind of a traditionalist. So I love my history and stats and all that. So yeah, man, we had a cycle got hit last week. Cedric Mullins from the Baltimore Orioles, which is an unsurprising team that's like 12 games over 500 right now. Leadoff position, first player to do a leadoff cycle. That was Friday, I think it was. Since another Baltimore. He did it in Villar like 6 years ago, something like that. Orioles doing well. You also have the fact that the Dodgers, your beloved Dodgers, are starting to play better. They had a good week this week, so they're back in first place there, going with the Padres at it.
Mhm.
But I will say this. I saw something happen this weekend from the Cleveland Indians, Josh Naylor, first baseman. Again, I'm a stats guy, love my history. First time in 62 years this happened right here. So they're playing a series Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This man comes up to bat in the 8th inning Friday night, hits a go-ahead home run to put his team ahead. They go on to win. He comes up to bat Saturday night in the 8th inning, hits a go-ahead home run, puts his team over to win. He comes back again Sunday and does another 8th inning go-ahead home run. 3 straight games, 8th inning go-ahead home runs, first time in 62 years. I thought that's pretty dang cool.
What?
Other than that, my Bravos got swept by the Blue Jays, who, we are the best team in the National League right now. And Toronto made us look like fools because our bullpen is horrible. Rockies got in a fight, too, yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Nice.
Didn't see
You
that.
did. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, Bryce Harper. Well, not really a fight. Yeah, the pitcher started talking trash to Bryce Harper, to the team, and Bryce Harper took exception because he's having a crappy year himself. And the Phillies were getting beat by the not so good Rockies. So they cleared the benches. That was kind of fun.
Damn.
Rockies are doing not too shabby this year.
Yeah, they are. So, anyways,
Hey, at least we're not the
They're-
Oakland A's. They've only
they
won
are-
9.
This is
They
a
are-
fun week. It's kind of like the Creams kind of rising back to the top this week. But like the Dodgers starting to play a little
Yeah.
better. The Cardinals are starting to play a little better, even though they were still the worst team. in that.
Bama, back it up. Back that train up. Did you
We'll
say
be
there's a dude in baseball? What's his name? Naylor? What's his first name?
Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor hit 3 straight
Three
walk-off
straight-
home runs.
3 straight 8th inning at bat home runs, and all 3 of those in consecutive games gave his team from losing to winning right there.
They're all gee,
First time in 62 years that's happened.
Damn, that is freaking nuts.
That's pretty crazy.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
what are the odds of that happening right there?
That it's like 1 in a trillion probably.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so that's the week in baseball from Bama, and that leaves us to the end of the show where we're going to expand one Alex Ginzel's sports logo knowledge. So
Logo. Okay.
yeah, we're doing sports logo. Okay.
Okay.
So the way this game works, Paul, is I'm gonna flash. Okay, so Alex, she's from Kansas City. She's a huge Chiefs fan. She knows a lot about NFL, and then we're just trying to expand her knowledge on like baseball and basketball in general as we move forward. Looks like Paul's a Twins fan. Look at that.
Oh,
I was gonna twist
that was
it right there.
tough World
Yeah.
Series. Y'all beat us back there in the
Just
90s.
I didn't know.
That's funny. So what I want to do here is all right. So all right, we pick a random number. Tony and Bama. Right. Well, write it down. So we're gonna try and guess over under whoever's the closest, how many seconds it's gonna take Alex Ginzel to come up with the name, team name, okay, and I'm going to give you the sport today. These are all baseball. You just
Okay.
need to know the city and the name of the team. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Bama, what's your how many seconds?
I'm gonna go 14.
14 seconds. Okay. Now this isn't Price is Right. So this is just whoever's closest, not who's closest with going over. So keep that in mind. All right. You understand what I'm saying there? Hey, Farah.
Tell me.
Hey, do you have a you got a oh never mind. Do you have a stopwatch on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need you to start that at 0. Okay, Paul, pick a number. How many seconds do you think it's going to take Alex Ginzel to come up with the city name and the team name of the first logo?
12 seconds.
Say we got 14, we got 12. Tony.
To name all of them, I'll go 20 seconds.
No, not all of them, just one.
So you're
Four-
flashing the logo, and Alex has to guess. Has to say what it is, right?
Exactly. So Bama said 14, Paul said 12. How many, Tony?
4.
4.
I got faith in you, girl.
I love you, Alex, but yeah.
I know.
I got
Okay,
faith in you.
All right.
Thank you,
No
Tony.
pressure.
All right,
Alex.
Spencer is going to say 122.
And how many guesses
Now-
does Alex get?
She gets
Until
as
to
many
get
as
right.
she wants, and I'm going to give her hints. We give her hints until she gets it. Okay? Is everybody ready? Farah, in 3, 2, 1, start the timer.
Chicago Cubs.
Oh,
Damn.
boom. Damn.
Damn.
1 second. Nice work. Okay, that was an easy one, though.
Guess who got that one? Ha!
Tony.
Okay, Tony gets 1 win. All right. There's 5 of them. So, okay. Start the timer again, Miss Farah. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, a little tougher.
Braves, right?
No, not the Braves.
I appreciate the support, but we were
Okay, well-
we were a former, we were in that city a lot.
Boston. Yeah, they were in that city. Okay, guess cities. Guess cities. They're on the East Coast, and it's not New York.
Boston, Massachusetts.
Yes, okay. We got the city, Boston.
Oh, the Boston Red
What's-
Sox.
Boston Red Sox. Boom. Okay, how many seconds was that, Farah?
36.
Oh, we didn't. Okay. 36. That would mean Bama won that one. So we're sticking with our original number. So, okay. And number 3. So Bama's got to win. Tony's got to win.
Oh gosh.
Oh, gosh, is right.
Ducks.
The Ducks. No, it's not the Ducks. It is a
Okay, well, I
bird.
see an
of-
O. I see that an O
Mhm.
on the hat.
Yes, yes. Okay, so it's an East Coast team. It's not New York. It's not Boston. It's on the East Coast. It's kind of, I've heard there's a lot of rats there, and it's a pretty sucky place. But
And
that's
they have a
just
pretty
what
good
I've heard.
football team.
They have a pretty horrible football team.
They have a really
and
good
that's-
football team. They have the highest paid player in football right now on their
that
team.
Bama talks about all the time. What's Bama's favorite football team? G.
The Ravens.
Yeah.
Which
And-
are located in what city in America?
Baltimore. Oh, the
Baltimore.
Orioles.
Yes.
Boom. Okay.
Woo!
What's the time on that one, Farah?
57 seconds.
57. Okay, so Spencer gets that one.
Farah, I was about to ask you for your help. Girl power. We need girl power.
I got you. I got you.
Do you know these logos?
Absolutely
Okay.
We
Okay.
love you guys.
I know.
So it's 1-1-1. Me, Tony, and Bama. And but the referee, I would let you play, but you're the ref, so somebody has to be, like the police. Somebody has to police this show, Farah. Okay, number 4 in 3, 2, 1.
The athletics. The
Mm.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls.
did
Not the
did I say
athletics.
Braves? Did I say Braves?
Yes.
Did
Okay, so
now.
you got what?
Yes.
They are the Braves. What city are they in?
Atlanta Braves.
Boom.
There you go.
Okay.
Heck yes.
All right. How much time was that, Farah?
Yes, baby.
2
On
seconds.
Atlanta.
23 seconds.
hmm
Okay, I think Bama got that one. Okay, last but not least, the last logo of the day. You ready?
Another A.
Hey. Hey.
Another A.
Hey yo.
A
Funk
for
Brothers.
Alex.
Okay,
A for
this
Alex.
team
Yes.
is located. This team is located in the southwest part of America.
Okay, so New Mexico or Arizona.
Mm-hmm. Close. Getting warm. So there's no major league teams in New Mexico. Okay.
Okay.
Until the A's move there.
Yeah, right.
till the A's move to Albuquerque. Okay. So Southwest. Think of big cities in the Southwest.
Arizona. Phoenix.
Okay. Yeah. So we got the first one. Arizona.
Arizona.
Okay.
Arizona. What is the name of the baseball team located in Arizona?
I think Diamondbacks.
Yes.
Atta girl.
Yes, there you go.
All right.
Woo!
So how much time did that take her, Farrah?
1 minute and 12 seconds.
All right. So Spencer wins that one. All right, Paul, do you still got that hat for the tiebreaker? What is that city and team name? G-Unit.
It was mentioned earlier in the show
It's
as well.
located in the.
But
What city?
And it was.
Where?
It's located.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's north. It's northern.
See, that's kind of a
Cold.
Yeah,
this is a pretty tricky one, though, in all fairness.
technically two cities.
Correct.
North Carolina?
True. I guess.
Technically, you could say they're twin cities.
No.
Yes, you could.
That would be.
The Dakotas. The Dakotas?
Mhm.
North and South Dakota?
What's an area?
Mm,
Those would be twin cities.
all the Americas?
If it was cold and it wasn't Michigan or the Dakotas,
Minnesota.
there you go.
Minnesota.
There's Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yes, we got the city.
Gosh. I don't know, guys. What does the logo look like?
I'm
That
trying to think of how I give this one.
The hammer.
It stands
No?
for. It stands
be
for
two
something
cities.
cities.
Could be twin cities.
yeah, it
Two
could be twin
cities.
cities. Yeah.
Could be three cities though.
Shoot.
The Minnesota.
All I know is
Occasionally,
Minnesota
there's.
Vikings.
I want to give it away. Okay.
If
They also
we
have a
pass a minute and
baseball
20
team.
seconds, do we give it away?
And the reason that they have, if you have two cities that are almost identical, what would you maybe call those cities?
The twin
If you have
cities.
two babies that are
Said it.
identical,
No,
Okay.
you just said it, Alex.
Twin
You,
cities?
just,
there we go.
you said
So
twin
it's
cities.
the
Yes.
Minnesota Twin Cities.
it's Minnesota Twins.
Minnesota
The Mi-
Twins.
No,
Okay.
the Minnesota Twins.
Minnesota Twins. I should have known
Yeah.
that.
Minnesota Twins. All right. Yes, that's okay. All right, awesome. So that is G-Unit sports logo trivia for the day. I'll recap. So we know that it's okay. What is this one again?
The Braves. Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, I love you, girl, but no.
Boston Red Sox. Boston Red Sox.
My cousin
Boston,
from
okay.
Boston.
Boston Red Sox.
The Orioles. The
Okay.
Baltimore.
Yeah, the Orioles. You got to know this one, or Bama.
That's the
Never hear the end
Atlanta
of it till
Braves.
football
Yes,
season
that's it.
starts.
Heck yeah.
Atlanta Braves.
Future World Series champions this year.
Yes.
Braves. Awesome. And
The Arizona Diamondbacks.
the boom. All right, dudes. Well, that's a show, I think. So another edition of Sports and Tacos, NBA playoff and
Go
baseball
Nuggets!
version. So, Paul, thank you very much
Lakers in 6.
for coming on today.
Lakers in 6. Love you, Paul.
Wait, sorry, I meant Warriors in 6.
Oh, that was last week. Saying Warriors.
that was
Warriors.
that was already supposed to happen, but it didn't.
Spencer.
Yeah. So sorry about the technical difficulties. I don't think we've ever had that many people on at one time or something. It might like sort of frying my internet. But Paul, thanks for coming on. Love to have you on
guys.
again
Nice
sometime.
to meet you all. Absolutely.
As Spencer goes into spin.
And he goes. Well, thanks for being on.
Aaron,
Yes.
thank you for
Oh, yeah, no
coming.
problem. I was going to leave Spencer with one image, which was this.
I got the Russell Wilson right there. Oh, he'll put that on his wall too, next to his Steph Curry and Joel Embiid posters. But, yeah,
That's what I expected.
And
But yeah,
Joe
nice-
Burrow.
yeah, and Joe Burrow. Can't forget Joe Burrow. Yeah,
And Patrick Mahomes.
I think he's even got Patrick Mahomes too, right? He's got Mahomes also.
does.
Yeah.
He does. All right, guys.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time, y'all.
Yes.
All right, thank you guys.